Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason, and this is another Route 66 episode. I am at the Wigwam Motel in San Bernardino. San Bernardino is also known as the heartbeat of Route 66. I'm not really sure where that nickname came from, but they do, if you've seen my previous two videos, you definitely know that San Bernardino takes a lot of pride on the Mother Road. But this place has no marker here, but you know, I can't leave it out of the series because, yeah, it's so significant. So as you can see behind me is a tepee, and that's the tepee I'll be staying in. I'm just going to show you around and tell you a little bit about the history of the Wigwam Motel. Here we go. All right, so this is old Route 66, Foothill Boulevard, that is the more technical name. But for nostalgia people, yes, it will always be Route 66. Now, just picture in 1949, when Route 66 was somewhat at its peak, and most of these, you know, gas stations, strip malls, storage facilities, U-Haul places, and a bunch of other mumbo jumbo up and down these roads on the historic road weren't even here at the time. But before all this stuff was a bunch of orange groves from here to Pasadena, coming to LA. But this was one of the welcoming motels. This is actually one of two tepee motels you can find here on the Mother Road. The other one being in Holbrook, Arizona. I did pass by it when I drove through Holbrook a few months ago, and regretfully I didn't stop or stay in there, but I did make it a big time priority to stop here because I've never once slept in a tepee before. And don't worry, I'll show you my room. But sadly, a lot of those orange groves are gone in these LA suburbs. This here is the front office, and there's also a gift shop. There's no shortage of Route 66 souvenirs, and a Native American or Indian statue pointing you where to go. I gotta get a close-up of this guy. I know the sun's kind of bright. Like I said, there is no marker here, but for some reason they got a half Route 66 roadside attraction here. But you can get your Mother Road passport stamped here. There's all kinds of 66 stuff to buy. A lot of stickers. People love us on Yelp. Well, that's good to know. This is what I'm talking about right here. And then I don't know if that sign lights up. Get your kicks on Route 66. That is an old service station pump. Oh, well, you know. All right, for all you Gen Z people, this is a telephone booth. I know you probably already know that, but I'm sure this is here for display purposes only. Yep, there's a lock on there. But yeah, I mean, I remember there was a time when I had to use one of those, like for emergencies or telling my parents where I'm at. But there are 19 of these tepees here. Oops, actually I stepped on something. So all of these are 30 foot high. They have wood framing, and they also have concrete and stucco. But nonetheless, I mean, no surprise at all, these draw admirers from all ages, generation to generation. And if you ever wanted to book a room here, book a tepee, I guess in this case, I mean, definitely do it on the internet through their website, and I would definitely do it as soon as you can because I'm sure these places fill up fast. And as you can see right here, this is a fire pit, a barbecue area, although somebody threw their shots of whiskey in there. But in addition to the grassy area and all the tepees and the barbecue, there's also a kidney-shaped pool just right over there. I actually might take a dip in there later on as the night comes. So, hope I gave you a decent tour. And a lot of these light posts have the Route 66 shielding sign on there. And on some of these concrete things, they have like a Route 66 shield on those too. And I'm sure for display purposes only, they have these old cars. There's some more right over there. And I'll show you the truck that has the Wigwam Motel thing on there. Yeah, here's some more. I know the sun again is kind of bothering you, but yep, these are what people were driving on during the glory days of the Mother Road. Not that blue truck, but the one behind it. I'll give you a better look at it on the side. An old tractor. And that teepee right over there, that's where I'll be staying. I'll give you an inside tour of that too. But yeah, Wigwam Motel gift shop. And the teepee I'm staying in is teepee 11, which is the one closest to the road, but no matter. And I mean, hang on, let me find my key. And yes, these Pizza Hut, okay, I remember that place. Oh crap. All right, I'll go ahead and show you my room. We'll get some light in here. All right, here we go. All right, so we get TV, and this is a window. Yep. Wait a minute, what? Okay. And of course the bathroom, the bed. What more do I need? Except for a mirror that I have to wake up to. And I got a mini fridge too. It's kind of weird, you know, when you walk out of here, not because the sun's shining on you, but and I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it's weird because, you know, you run into these things, it's like, it doesn't matter if you're fat or thin, they're annoying either way, but hey, that's part of the Route 66 experience. So, let's see, how many teepees are we talking about here? Wow. Yeah, there's quite a lot. All right, so that's the next morning. I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering, well, what was it like sleeping in a teepee? It wasn't my first time, and somebody actually told me they slept in a legit one, or a real one that was made of canvas, so I was like, well, you win. But yeah, it was very different in a good way. It wasn't too spacious like an average hotel room, like a hotel chain, and that was fine. I mean, it was definitely homey for what it was. And yeah, I mean, it had the TV and it had a shower and a bed. That's all I needed, and something to sit my laptop on. But other than that, I'm ready to check out and go on my next adventure towards Rancho Cucamonga, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. I am Jason, signing off.